Amazing Listen.
Together again to entertain and play games. Welcome back, we're the 2-Bit Players. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Noah.
I'm Jeffrey.
And we're the 2-Bit Players.
Actually, I was stretching right then.
So you felt like you deprived people of a proper intro?
Yeah. What? We're playing Hollow Knight.
That we are. I was trying, and Len
Oh, wow, look at this level. Looks way different than the previous levels I paid attention to.
It was like you
What the fuck is all this shit? Why is there plants?
Because this is the green path, Jeffrey.
Oh, fuck.
We're on the green path. So I was trying to bounce off this one guy and cut that thing down to get up here, but I could just go around and come back down. So here we are. I'm on the green path.
Hey. Oh. See,
And
I would have known to fall down there.
Really?
I would have been like, that's death.
That is certain.
I guess the only way to fall and die is if you fall into spikes or something, right?
Yeah. Oh, that fucking sucks.
What?
If I don't charge fully enough to heal, I waste all my soul.
Really?
Because I jumped out of the way to avoid something, or I just stopped pressing circle because I'm an idiot, and I just lost it all.
Speaking of sucks, those silhouetted penises, right there to your left, to your right.
Yeah, right here. That
really throwing me off.
That I'm like looking up and down on right now.
Yeah, please stop.
Oh.
Just bouncing off. Oh god! Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
Now, am I walking into like the maw of a giant beast right now?
It looks like a bunch of teeth, yeah.
Yeah.
The maw of a giant beast.
The maw.
The maw. Of a giant beast.
I think why that word is stuck in my head. I was watching Parks and Rec the other day.
Yes.
And the episode with Patton Oswalt where he's like the guy who's really nerdy and into all the historical evidence or historical traditions and things like that.
Yeah, of course.
Where he's filibustering this one area.
Absolutely.
This one, do you know the scene I'm talking about?
I do. I'm very well aware of it.
His description of, what he's filibustering is like, I now have my ideas for J.J. Abrams' 7th installment for the reboot of the Star Wars series.
Yes.
And he's like, we cut in on Tatooine, and it zooms in on the Sarlacc pit, then out a Mandalorian gauntlet, out of the maw of the Sand Beast.
Yeah. There's a fun history to that. You're gonna get killed, and I don't care.
Oh fuck.
Patton Oswalt did that in one take.
Oh my god.
And the original take is online. They uploaded it on YouTube, and it's 10 minutes long.
Oh my god.
And
I died, and I want to see that so badly.
It's fucking amazing. It's like 10 straight minutes, and it's... I forget how... I've seen it a few times. I forget how it goes on Parks and Rec, but...
It cuts to a commercial, and then it cuts back, and he's like saying something. He's like, "Oh," and then they steal the reality gem, and that is our link between the Marvel and the Star Wars universes.
Yeah, he does this whole thing, and he's got this whole story. It's 10 minutes long.
Oh my god, I need to watch this.
It's fucking, and then
because the last thing that they cut it off on, at least in Parks and Rec, and he's like, and he's like Luke. He goes. Like Anakin Skywalker was my father, Ben Kenobi was my master, and then he cuts Hannibal Lecter in half.
Yeah. It's fucking wild,
like,
dude.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Yeah, it was funny, like, during his big speech, like, at some point, someone off camera was, like, motioning for everybody to get up and leave, like, because everybody's walking out on this filibuster, and he's just going, and he wouldn't stop, and then, like, at the end, he's like, okay, yeah, I'm out, I'm done, and then just everybody just starts clapping.
Of course.
Because it was just like, what the fuck did we just watch?
Oh, man, that's pure,
I'll have to send
pure
it to
greatness.
You. I bet you could find it.
No, I won't look for it. Send it to me.
You remind me to send it, and then I'll send it to you.
I'm a man-child. Send it to me, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Wow.
Can you stop dying?
I literally walked right into that one. Don't humor me, Jeffrey. Stop. Such a patronizing asshole. But speaking of like telling stories and everything,
sure.
That is my goal in life. I want to get better at telling stories.
Because
even true stories that happened to me, Like
Yeah.
not even something that's off the cuff. Like literally me just trying to tell something truthful.
Yes.
Is bogged down in so much unnecessary detail and like me losing focus on my own words.
Yeah, you could lose a lot of people doing that.
Yeah.
Tanner does that all the time.
And
All the time. Way too much detail.
see, but I think Tanner's at least a good storyteller.
He is if he was just a little more focused.
But like you can be engaged in his narrative, even if it doesn't amount to anything. You're still like, wow, that was a tale.
Yeah.
I just get bogged down in something that amounts to nothing, and then I also second guess my way halfway through. There's a lot of bad things happen in my storytelling.
You second guess yourself?
Like I'll start to tell a story, and then I'm just like, why am I? Okay, that doesn't mean anything. Hold on, wait. So where was I? Like that's how my stories go.
Really? I don't
They're
think you've
bad.
ever told me a story. Because I don't seem to recall this.
You're like, because I don't. This nightmare is unfamiliar to me.
This nightmares. I always ignore your stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, being good at telling stories is always a good trait.
Yeah.
Not that I'm like particularly good at it,
But you're good at like relating and speaking information.
Am I?
And based on my statement just now, you're good at relating and speaking information. One can tell that I'm not too well with words.
Speaking information.
Yeah.
I try my best.
And honestly, I think it's an only child thing. I've met a few other only... I blame it all on being an only child.
Yeah, I blame your parents for everything that's wrong with you.
Because I have met a few other only children that like have that same affliction.
What?
And I guess it depends on how you were raised, but if you were just kind of like left to your own devices and like
You can tell stories however shitty way you want.
yeah, or you just don't practice conversing with people.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such is my plight.
I had to talk to my brother a lot, unfortunately. You should have used that to smash the guy.
No, but then I don't get any like healing soul.
You get everything.
No, I don't. I get
Everything
nothing.
your heart desires. No, you
I get
it can be
nothing,
yours.
Jeffrey.
It can be yours.
Jeffrey, no, I'm telling a bad story.
Everything your heart desires. We should do an ASMR episode
Uh-huh.
where we just have like pillows. We're just like,
Kind of like just pat things gently.
just pat this pillow.
Just start ASMRing onto the mic, Jeffrey.
Hello, everybody.
And I'm just gonna whisper gently into this microphone.
We're
Oh look,
here.
there's a little beetle and he's wearing a little fuzzy hat.
Hollow Knight.
We're playing some Hollow Knight. This is
I'm
an episode of Asmer Gaming.
I'm rubbing this pillow down, and it's giving me a boner.
Oh my god. I just broke that little pedestal that looked like Jeffrey's boner.
Pump. Pump.
Pump. What if you did like an Asmer
Great.
channel where you just said really profane things? You're like, your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Pump. Anal beads.
Anal beads.
Fisticuffs in my asshole.
Fisticuffs in your asshole. That's not
Yes.
how it works. A fist fight in your asshole?
No, I went with like, I took a tangent. I went with like
Fisted?
the fisting route.
Fisted
But then I took a
cuffs
twist.
in your asshole.
There it is. That's the pun I wanted to
Fisted
make.
cuffs in your asshole.
Ah, beautiful.
I was
Ooh.
watching this one ASMR video, fucked me up. It was somebody with controllers, old controllers, like
Oh yeah, like the clicking
Super
and stuff?
Nintendo. Yeah, and it was like wrapped up, and they just unwinded it. And they just started
Unwound?
unwound it, and they just started clicking buttons. And I was like, this can't be that great. And I was like, holy fuck, this got me.
Holy fuck,
fucked up.
I'm rock hard.
I have the biggest
Ooh,
boner.
what's this?
Inspect it and find
Here
out.
we go. Those who stray from the White King's roads shall face the law of
Ugh.
Okay.
Did you see Fred Armisen doing an ASMR video?
Fred Asmerson?
Fred Asmerson? It was for Late Night with Seth Meyers.
No, but I think you did tell me about this actually.
This was recently. It was pretty funny. He was like, it was like the weirdest shit ever, and he had like scissors, scissors. And, it's fucking bizarre. But it was funny at the end, and he was doing a bunch of like weird fucking words. And then at the end, he was like, "Okay, now we're gonna bring you out of the ASMR, back into the real world. This is how people talk in the real world. Now you gotta go back to your job, and you gotta work." He's just like yelling.
Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
whoa, this is uncomfortable.
That took a horrible turn that
Yeah.
I'm not okay with.
He's like, "Cool, now, all right, have a good day, bye." It's pretty funny.
Oh,
It was
man.
like a fucking 6-minute video or something. I saw it on YouTube or on Facebook.
What would be the most uncomfortable thing to listen to as an Asmer video?
Someone shitting. That'd be uncomfortable.
Like with their own noises as a part of it, or
No,
just
like legit,
the
just someone
plopping
shitting.
and like.
It's like taking a shit for 20 minutes. I don't want to hear that. That's not relaxing at all.
Okay, what would be what's your most pleasant then?
What do you mean? I don't understand the question.
What's your most pleasant asthma experience?
Is
the word pump?
I like pump. That's a good one. I don't know. Usually,
what about breast milk?
breast milk. No, that's no. Usually it's like if someone's giving me direction to do something, and sometimes they'll
Suck my cock.
no, they won't do. They won't do that.
Okay. Look up. Now look down.
I don't know. It just kind of
Wiggle your big toe.
it just kind of sneaks up on you. Like you never know when it's gonna happen until it's happening, and you're like, oh wow, this is very relaxing. But I don't know. I it's not something I really focus on that much. It just sort of happens, and I'm like, oh, that was cool, and then it's over,
I gotcha.
and then I forget about it.
That's fair. Ooh.
It is fair. You know, I'm all about fairness.
Right. Know what I'm all about?
What?
The Fog Canyon.
Stop trying to be ASMR, bro. This is not happening.
Really?
Yeah, it's not working for me at all.
Really?
Here, do some ASMR.
I don't have a map for this area.
That's okay.
Look at all the electrified jellyfish.
I don't know. It's not there. I watch like YouTube videos of like Let's Players. Just kind of see what's out there.
Oh, shit!
Oh, fuck! And,
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
And just kind of see what people are doing and kind of what games people are playing. And every once in a while comes somebody who is doing commentary, and I'm just like, what?
Just zenned out by their voice?
Yeah, and I'm just like, whoa. They don't even have to be like whispering really, but they usually talk very calmly.
Okay.
But it's sort of like the tone of the voice, and I assume it's different for everybody.
Sure.
Like what triggers it for them. But yeah, and I'll just watch those videos like 3 times in a row.
Huh.
And I'll just like,
Is that what you usually go to bed?
no. Not at all.
What do you go to bed with?
I just close my eyes and fall asleep.
You lucky duck.
Well, I mean, yeah, eventually, if you just stop doing bullshit, eventually, yeah, you'll just fall asleep.
Not true for me.
You've never tried.
I've
You just
tried
watch,
all the time.
no, you don't. You have to commit to it, man. It's
you have
like
to
crib
really
training. You have to fucking throw the baby in the crib so he stops sleeping in your bed. Yeah, it's gonna suck. You're gonna think it's impossible. This kid cannot sleep in your bed, right? But then he does, or she does, eventually. You just have to fucking commit to it. And yeah, you're gonna get a few shitty nights of sleep. Yeah, boo-hoo!
But eventually your baby will learn how to fall asleep without listening to Parks and Rec in the office.
Right? Or King of the Hill, or whatever the fuck it is, or Seinfeld.
King of the Hill's on Hulu now.
Oh, God.
Because it was off Netflix forever.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
I've never been more happy.
I've never slept so good in my fucking life.
Oh, man. Hank Hill's voice is complete ASMR.
Damn it.
Listening to the ingredients in this propane tank.
Yeah, but I used to be really, like, I would only be able to sleep if my fan was on.
Oh, yeah.
Because I would always have my fan on, like, drying off shoes or whatever it is I was working on. And I was like, idiot.
No.
No, we're not ending it because I'm in the middle of a sentence.
Tell your story. I have to get back to where I was.
I'm in the middle of a sentence. We're not going to end it there. And
we can't.
yeah, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to have to sleep with this crutch of this fan because I turned it off and it sucked. And I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to.
Like, I'm stronger than this.
Yeah, I don't want to rely on this. So yeah, it was like a week where I got really shitty sleep, but then eventually it went away, and now I'm good. I had it a little bit over the summer because I had the fan on because it was so hot. This is the ceiling fan. But then it stopped being hot. So then I was getting really cold. But the noise of the fan helped me sleep better. Anyways, I had to just suck that up because I was fucking freezing. Anyways, I'm glad I finished that story before we cut to these videos.
Thanks for the view. Now comment, like, and subscribe, because we're all just 2-bit players.